the show, balance. Get some in your life. What's happening, good people? I know it's been a while since you last seen me. You might be a little bit disappointed on that, but I'm back. I'm back, ready to give you a quick update on my Chicago Marathon journey and to continue pushing the Health is Wealth movement. So first things first, you know what it is. You see a little bit of the sweat. You just see a little bit here. No headband, no earphones. Water's nearby, H2O. Get some in your life. But last time I talked to you, I was telling you, I think we discussed my injury. I was running, preparing for the Chicago 2010 Marathon, 26.2 miles. Had a foot injury, took a week off, rested, rode the bike all during that week, tried to run again, and had similar results. So, man, I finished 11 weeks of training. As you can see it here on my chart. Finished 11 weeks of training. All this week getting it in, riding the bike because I injured my foot back here and ran it out during week 10. Took week 11 off, complete week, rode nothing but the bike, did some serious miles on the bike. Come back for week 12, Saturday, which was Monday, which was a rest day. Tuesday I do a 4-mile run. You see the X isn't there. I should have the X there. I did finish this run, but my foot was hurting again. Really bad injury. Serious. I'm talking about after a 4-mile run, that next 2-3 days, I couldn't even walk. You know, I'm hobbling like this. So, you know, I really wanted to take another week off. The marathon is coming up just a couple of weeks away. But I had to go ahead and pull the plug. It was pretty disappointing. You know, I like to finish everything that I start. Excuse me, I had to plug my phone in, my thing there. But I was really disappointed. I like to finish everything that I start, especially when I set a major life goal like this for myself. I like to push through it no matter what and get it done, you know. But sometimes, you know, you're not just hurt. You know, I talked to a few videos about the difference between hurt and being injured. You know, if you're hurt, take a little time off, rest, get some treatment, ice it, get right back in there, and you got to keep working out. You got to push through a little bit of pain. There's going to be a little bit of pain on your path to glory. So you have to be willing to push through that. But however, after pushing through some pain, resting for an entire week, staying off with a foot, and then only running 4 miles, you know, it became abundantly clear that I was injured, and this is something a little bit more serious. I think that the reasons for it is probably I needed to buy a new pair of shoes. The shoes that I'm running in, I ran a half-mile marathon in last year, so all that training, working out, walking around in the shoes, then a whole nother marathon training was probably just too much. I should have just went out and bought some shoes. But I don't know, my foot's injured. There's really nothing I can do about it. The real disappointing thing is I had to discontinue the fundraiser I was doing for the Hazel Crest Public Library. But that's all right. We're going to be back at it next year, raising some funds. I sent chatted with the director and let them know that I had to stop. Injury is an injury. What can you do? I can't injure myself for the rest of my life. I got to continue getting my health on and continue pushing on and motivating others to do and be more for themselves. So with that, you know, I took a couple of days, couple of weeks off. I was kind of bummed, really depressed, you know. I really was looking forward to knocking that goal out. Running 12-15 miles seemed like something that I couldn't possibly ever do in my lifetime. But I did it, and it was great. You know, I lost 15 pounds in the process. Feeling great, you know, getting ripped again and all that good stuff. Back to all my old football playing weight. I'm about 179 pounds. Man, it's an incredible journey. So now, you know, after a couple of weeks of a little bit of moping, I mean, I'm down. I like to knock goals out. So I'm rebuilding myself back up. We're looking for a new goal to attain. Right now, I just kind of want to get in great shape. So I pulled back our P90X out of the closet. I'm not doing a 90-day program. I'm just using it to supplement my workout because P90X has some lower body exercise, a lot of plyo movement, and my foot is still injured. You know, I still feel the tweaks, the pain. Sometimes I end up limping. So something that I just want to take really easy. So I'm using P90X for my upper body days, and then my lower body days I'm gonna hit valleys and just ride the bike and just try to stay off my foot. But I got to keep my cardio going. I don't plan on picking up any additional weight because I'm taking a little bit of time off from working out seriously. But that's what it is. You know, I'm back physically, getting my physical fitness back together, back on the Health is Wealth movement. I may add a segment here at Think Taylor, the cook. I've been cooking a lot of vegetarian meals thanks to my buddy Ian over in Cairo. I appreciate all the tips and the recipes. Ian, it's really working out great. Vegetarian food is awesome. It's not as difficult to prepare as I thought it was. You still have to be a little bit creative, but we'll talk about that another time. I just want to encourage you to continue down your path to health and getting the wealth that's involved with great health and great physical fitness. You know, there's no point in building up your assets, building up your businesses, growing your family, attaining all of this happiness and prosperity if you're just going to let it all go to the wayside because you don't want to take care of yourself and your physical being. I just want to encourage you down that line. This is not the end for the Health is Wealth movement. I'll be back at you each week, giving you something new, giving you something to get fired up about. But in the meantime, just remember it's your host, Freddie Taylor here at FreddieTaylor.com, reminding you that health is wealth. Get some in your life, but also that all things happen first in the mind, then in reality. Let's go get them.